Chapter 1 1 to 24 FM-2001, October 2023, 1 to 1 now 9. I2 is currently produced at echelons core and above from the fusion of all source and multidisciplined reporting. It results in intelligence from the human dimension, which encompasses the interaction among individuals and groups, how they understand information and events, make decisions, generate will, and act within an OE. Intelligence analysts use I2 products to identify relevant actors and provide intelligence that allows a commander to anticipate those actors' behaviors and the potential consequences of their behaviors. Relevant actors refer to actors who could substantially impact campaigns, operations, or tactical actions. Understanding this human element across the strategic context is essential to commanders' efforts to defeat, destroy, deny, or disintegrate the enemy. Space 11110. A space capability is 1. The ability of a space asset to accomplish a mission. 2. The ability of a terrestrial-based asset to accomplish a mission in or through space. 3. The ability of a space asset to contribute to a mission from seabed to the space domain. JP3 to 14. The use of space capabilities is inherently joint. The Army uses space capabilities and effects to support its dominance in land operations. The need for the Army to accomplish space-enabled operations is firmly established in policy and practice. Space capabilities are integrated into Army operations across all domains. Army space operations executed through the 7 codified joint space capabilities impact intelligence support. Space situational awareness is the requisite foundational, current, and predictive knowledge and characterization of space objects and the operational environment upon which space operations depend. JP 3-14. Space situational awareness involves characterizing, as completely as necessary, the space capabilities operating within the terrestrial environment and the space domain. It is the contribution of space and intelligence knowledge and analysis to IPOE. Positioning, navigation, and timing refers to a space-based capability that is a mission-essential element in nearly every modern weapon system. Army space soldiers assigned to units at multiple echelons or attached to units during crisis or armed conflict can provide tailored products and system expertise about the capabilities of satellite-based positioning, navigation, and timing systems to enable precision fires. They can also assess and provide an understanding of the usage of adversary positioning, navigation, and timing systems as well as counter, positioning, navigation, and timing capabilities. Space control is operations to ensure freedom of action in space for the United States and its allies and deny a threat freedom of action in space. JP 3-14. Army space control assets can sense and detect activity within or from the space domain that can influence Army operations. Army space control systems are manned by soldiers that are trained to understand significant operational aspects of friendly or enemy use of the space domain and can significantly contribute to IPOE, targeting, and planning to support multi-domain operations and convergence. Satellite communications provide the necessary connectivity for worldwide communications and mobile forces operating over large dispersed areas. The Army, with critical connectivity to tactical maneuver forces and soldiers whose rapid movement and geographically dispersed deployments move them away from direct access to landlines and line-of-sight communications. The means for Army intelligence reach to theater or continental United States CONUS-based analytic centers for PED support. Through its assets, analytic reach, and possibly the first indication of adversary activities to disrupt U.S. satellite communications that may not be detected by other Army collection assets. This contributes to situational understanding. Missile warning refers to a space-based system of systems that provides warnings to the Army and joint force of adversary long-range fires, including missiles, rockets, and artillery. Missile warning assets can also contribute to greater situational awareness through battlefield characterization capabilities inherent to space-based missile warning sensors. Missile warning assets can likely provide deep sensing to Army intelligence and provide warnings and assessments of potential adversary missile unit targeting efforts. Intelligence, 01 to October 2023, FM-20125. Environmental monitoring enables space forces to provide data on meteorological, oceanographic, and space environmental factors that might affect military operations. Space capabilities provide data for space environment forecasts, alerts, and warnings that may negatively impact space assets, space operations, and terrestrial users. Imagery capabilities can provide joint force planners current information on subsurface and air conditions, such as trafficability and land use, beach conditions, vegetation, cloud cover, and moonlight. Percentage knowledge of these factors allows ground forces to avoid adverse environmental conditions while taking advantage of other conditions to enhance operations. This space-based capability supports IPOE by providing the information needed to identify and analyze potential COAs. Space ISR is a joint space capability. Space-based sensors allow Army intelligence components to access information and characterize activity in denied areas. They also provide a key capability that enables long-range fires during Army multi-domain operations. 1111 FM-314 discusses Army space operations and Army Space Forces, capabilities, and formations, as well as their contributions to multi-domain operations, intelligence processing, exploitation, and dissemination capabilities. 1111. Intelligence PED capabilities are the personnel, specialized intelligence and communication systems, software, and advanced technologies that execute the PED continuing activity. Intelligence PED capabilities can perform PED from a deployed location or reach site in theater or the United States. Intelligence PED can be organic to the intelligence unit, task organized, or distributed from a centralized location through the network as required. 1.1.13. The intelligence staff advises the rest of the staff on intelligence PED requirements when planning information collection operations. The commander and staff resource and prioritize supporting intelligence capabilities, including PED, through thorough staff planning based on G2S2 recommendations. Depend on integrating multiple communications, systems, networks, and information services. It is important to consider and understand hardware and software requirements and compatibility, interoperability issues, bandwidth priority and capacity, and maintenance requirements. Reporting. Operating effectively within the intelligence architecture requires system operators to understand PED and reporting procedures, requirements, and timelines for operations, and intelligence channels as well as for technical channels. Targeting criteria. System operators must be thoroughly knowledgeable of the different requirements needed to support targeting criteria, including minimum accuracy and timeliness standards for each specific HPT to meet the commander's desired effects. Technical channels. System operators must understand how technical channels operate and how to use technical guidance to enhance collection. Additionally, intelligence PED personnel assist in refining technical guidance.